Hey guys, what's up, and welcome or welcome back to my channel. So today I'm actually filming in my living room because the lighting out here is really great and I have some new products I want to test out with you guys. So let's just get right on into it. I do currently have eyebrows on and I have a little bit of the Laneige sleeping mask on as well. Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Niacinamide Sunscreen. This is SPF 50. The packaging looks like this. It's very fun and it's really cute and pink and blue. And it has watermelons on it. Shake well before. Apply liberally and evenly 15 minutes before sun exposure. Reapply at least every 2 hours, which you do have to do with sunscreen. And use a water-resistant sunscreen if swimming or sweating. So this is not water resistant. A lightweight, glow boosting daily SPF 50 that provides broad spectrum protection with a blend of gentle, reef safe, mineral and chemical sunscreen actives. Formulated with niacinamide to brighten skin and help even tone, soothing aloe and hydrating hyaluronic acid for an overall dewy finish. Apply daily to your face and neck as the last step of your skincare routine. I've been looking for sunscreen for so long, and this is by Glow Recipe. I've never tried anything. Actually, you know what? I think I've tried their eye cream, but I've never tried anything else from them. I was really excited when I saw that this was launching. So the packaging looks like this. It is very, very cute. It's actually a lot smaller than it looks in the pictures, but I think it's a really fun packaging. It's pink and it's a squeezy tube. As someone who is a woman of color and who has hyperpigmentation, I need to be using sunscreen. I'm really bad about it, honestly. So I'm hoping that this gets me to use more sunscreen, because obviously everyone should be using sunscreen. So this expires January 2023 and it's currently almost March 2022. So about a year. So I'm gonna shake it up. Okay, so it definitely goes on white. I'm a little nervous because sunscreen and me, honestly, usually a lot of sunscreens break me out. So I'm really happy this is formulated with niacinamide, which is like, it helps to prevent acne. It has a scent. Okay, it smells, it's not a very strong scent. It honestly doesn't have like the strongest sunscreen scent I've ever smelled, but it is still a sunscreen and it smells like sunscreen, so keep that in mind. But it's really light, and honestly I don't know why there's watermelons on it, because this doesn't smell like watermelon to me at all. What do you guys think? Oh, there's definitely some glow, but it's not like an overbearing glow, but there's a very, very slight white cast. But it's so minimal, so it really doesn't bother me at all. But I can tell there's just a tiny, tiny bit of a white cast, but maybe as it dries and sinks in, it'll go away. Because, you know, it is sunscreen, so I do kind of expect a little bit of a different color than I'm used to on my skin. But yeah, I could definitely see myself wearing this every day because I do go to work every single day, and on the weekends I'm running errands. So I do have some sun exposure, and I'm also, you know, underneath lights every day. As you guys can see, it's providing a little bit of glow. Nothing else really. It feels super lightweight on the skin. I think it looks very lightweight on the skin, and the glow isn't overbearing. So that's really good, because oftentimes I feel like a lot of dewy sunscreens are like very dewy and very oily on me, and I feel like this is very minimal and I really like the way it looks. Today I'm going for the lightweight, dewy, she's pretty, she's natural look. So I'm gonna go back into my True Match Nude Hyaluronic Tinted Serum. This is the shade 5 to 6 medium tan. I raved about this when I first picked it up because I was obsessed and in love. And just because I have so many other foundations and skin tints in my makeup collection, I feel like I kind of forgot about it. So I want to go ahead and use this today. This one is very, let me shake it up. There are some light pigments in here, so it is kind of reflective, but it's very natural and it looks so pretty on the skin. And I have made a pretty big dent in it. The squeezy application, like the squeezy applicator, is very messy. I'm just gonna do a light amount of makeup today because I just want to go for something lighter. So as you guys can see, it pretty much just like melts. Not to get too personal, but I have been experimenting with a new birth control, and hormonal changes obviously affect your skin. And so I'm currently, it's kind of starting to honestly subside. So I feel like my acne honestly isn't as bad as it was when I first switched over to this new birth control, because it was really bad at one point and I was just feeling so bad about it. But now it's honestly starting to settle, and I realize sometimes we can be a little bit dramatic. Like, acne, as much as it is a nuisance and I would rather not have acne, it's honestly not the biggest deal to me. And I think sometimes I just get in my feelings about it for no reason. I mean, acne is just kind of like a part of life, and some people are more prone to it. I just kind of have to accept that my skin is very sensitive, and the slightest things I do will definitely impact the way that my skin reacts. So if you guys saw my last video, I tested out new products. It was kind of like a first impressions video. I did use the Bobbi Brown in the shade Natural. And ever since then, I've been loving this. It's such a good formula. It's very creamy and balmy, and it looks amazing under the eyes if you have like any lines or anything like that, because it is so hydrating that your under eyes don't look absolutely crepey and weird. But I really have been loving this concealer, and I think if you have drier under eyes, or maybe if you have more lines under there and you're looking for something that's more flexible and something that kind of moves with your skin and moves with your face when you make expressions, then I think you would really like this one. And honestly, I have been reaching for it non-stop out of my other concealers that I have. I'm gonna give this one another go. This is from Milk Makeup. This is the Bionic Bronzer in the shade Invincible. And initially, I had really not liked this because I felt like it was very hard to blend out. But I actually recently watched, I believe it was Julia Adams' video. I love her videos. She also makes makeup videos. And she just applied it with her fingers and blended it out that way. And she like really loved it. So maybe it's just a product that I have to go in with my fingers and it'll work best that way, because I initially went in with, I believe it was a sponge, and it kind of just looked so splotchy. Instantly I can already see that she is actually right, and it looks so much better and blends a lot easier with your fingertips. Setting your face honestly makes a world of a difference to me, because it really just smooths out your skin and it makes your makeup last a lot longer. To set my under eyes, I'm just going to use the brush to set them. Like I said, I have kind of like drier and more lines under there. So I find that lightly setting the under eyes prevents creasing, but it doesn't make it look too dry, and it doesn't make my skin look super textured. Honestly, everything just looks really good, and all the products I used today just worked really well together. I'm gonna go in with one of my favorites that I forgot about, and I'm using again. This is the Buxom Wanderlust Primer Infused Blush. I love this. I have two of these, and this is in the shade Seashells. So when I have like a good skin day, I'll go in with cream products. But when it comes to having acne on the cheeks and stuff like that, I tend to just go in with more powders, because it really does mattify and it kind of flattens the area that has the texture. Okay guys, so I did the rest of my makeup. I had these like crazy lashes in my drawer that I've never used, and I was like, you know what? We're not going anywhere today. Might as well see if I like them. Honestly, I thought they were going to be more crazy. That's what the sunscreen looks like underneath my makeup. and I feel like everything looks really good today. And I'm like, damn, I have nowhere to be, but it's good that my makeup looks good, right? Okay, so let's get into the products I showed you and my thoughts and opinions on them so far. The Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Niacinamide Sunscreen SPF 50. I really like this product, honestly. It has a very light scent, smells barely like sunscreen. Honestly, the white cast that I saw really went away. It's nothing compared to any other sunscreen I've ever used in terms of white cast. I love the ingredients. I love that it's supposed to have, you know, acne fighting ingredients. It has niacinamide in it. It has aloe. It's reef safe. It's supposed to hydrate and protect your skin. And like any other sunscreen, you're meant to reapply. I would probably wear this alone on days when I'm not wearing makeup. But I'm just wondering, if you do have makeup on, how do you reapply on top of it? And it's probably going to mess up your makeup if you have to reapply. But with every sunscreen, you're meant to reapply. That's just kind of the way it works. I really like that it's SPF 50. As a person of color, I just can't use sunscreen that has white cast. It looks bad. A lot of sunscreens out there tend to break me out no matter what. I've tried high end, I've tried low end, and a lot of them do break me out. So because of that, I was always very wary about using sunscreen, and I suffer with hyperpigmentation, so I definitely need to be using sunscreen. Because it does have niacinamide and hyaluronic acid, I feel a lot better about using it because those are skincare ingredients. So I love the packaging. It comes in this squeezy tube packaging, very easy to carry around, but like I said, in the ads and everything, I thought that it was going to be a lot bigger. So this is the size of the tube and this is the size of my hand, and I have very small hands, so I'm hoping that so it is 1.69 fluid ounces, which is pretty good for a sunscreen. I do really enjoy this so far, and I would recommend it so far. I will have everything linked down below that I used in today's video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.